We welcome you back. In the background, the rustic and picturesque Pioneer Hotel. And now here again come the cracker boxes. Byron Bronson, call the start.
Pat, one of the most exciting flat bottom races you'll ever see. On the inside is Jack Burns and Mike Thompson. Right down the center is Alan Roush and Stephen Carnes. And look at Jack come into that corner. That's Jeff Voss and Dale Gordon in the red boat number 72. Into the first turn and out. Jack Burns on the inside, George Petty on the outside, and right down the middle of the chute, Alan Roush and up the backstretch. We got a fast race between Burns and Petty, but Burns has got the move on him.
Some of the drivers are having a real problem on the tight turns on this course. Of course, their view of the buoy is somewhat obscured by the rooster tail of the other boats, but the boats on the outside are taking a long circuit around that corner. And as a result, there you see what happens. John Burns, Mike Thompson grabbing a great big lead here early in the first heat.
Coming into this second turn, Jack Burns sets his boat, and Mike Thompson hangs on, and there they go. There's the wide turn you're talking about, Pat. That's the number 1 boat of Alan Roush and Stephen Carnes. One of the reasons they take an outside line like that is because of the square chine. If they come in, that's the side of the boat. They come in too tight, they can hook it and flip the boat over.
Well, there ain't no question about the P-79. John Burns, they call him Jack, and Mike Thompson. Now, Mike's the mechanic, but isn't that just a tradition to have a mechanic on board? Bouncing like that at 110 miles an hour, Byron, how could he fix anything?
He's not there to fix anything, Pat, except his eyes on instruments and eyes on that race course. His primary function is to tell that driver what's happening as far as traffic and what's going on with those engine instrumentation.
Well, we're in the final lap, and the P-79 is out there with a big lead with Burns and Thompson. And there's the battle for second place as we go into the final turn. They're chasing him. I don't think they'll ever catch him at this point, Byron.
All right, Mike Thompson looks over his shoulders, and he gives Jack Burns a hand signal indicating what he should do on this corner. He comes into the corner and out, and listen to that engine noise. That particular engine has 180-degree headers, Pat. That makes the noise.
And now they come down toward that checkered flag. Just keep that cracker box running. Burns and Thompson. Boy, they've run a beautiful race. They grabbed the lead at the beginning and would not surrender it. 250 yards to go. The checkered flag is raised. The winners, John Burns and Mike Thompson. Here comes the second place boat, Gary Engel and Jeff Wilson. They come down and they get their checkered flag. Look at that boat bounce. Oh, will they be sore tonight? The number 3 boat will be Alan Rouse and Stephen Carnes. Cracker boxes here at Laughlin, Nevada, and the U.S. Powerboat Championships. That wave of contentment. Thompson and Burns, Engel and Wilson second, Rouse and Carnes third. And now let's get ready for another heat with the modified VPs. Robert Wendt, Fred Bowden, Rick Campbell, Greg Foster, and Chuck Stiers. Here they come. The rooster tails kick into the air. The flag is up, the flag is down. We've got a good start. And there's that Foster moving to the outside again. He wasn't able to cut him off this time. It's Fred Bowden on the inside. Greg Foster to the outside. And in the middle is Robert Wendt as down the backstretch they go. Now, these particular engines that we're running out here today, these are so important to the factories that manufacture them that the boats win out here. There's been a change in the rules. Byron, tell us about that.
That's right, Pat. Last year, you could be as modified as you wanted to be, unlimited as it were, in this particular engine. Today, the power head, that's the upper portion of the engine itself, must remain in a stock configuration.
And down the straightaway they come. The big black Mercury engine of the X-34 screams. The lead is held by Fred Bowden. Boy, is he happy to be there. I think anybody in the pits and along the shoreline would tell you the favorite in this race is the boat that's on the outside at second place, which is Greg Foster in the Del Taco Special. But a beautiful turn by Fred Bowden. And now that engine begins to scream again. The bow is perched perfectly about 24 inches above the water, and down the backstretch he goes down the Arizona shore. And on the outside, just out of your picture, is Greg Foster. He's still in it. He's trying to overhaul Fred Bowden, but he doesn't have that favorite place on the course, which is the inside, so he can push the other drivers to the outside. Let's see how... Oh, he tries for the inside. He's up on his side. He nearly went over. Oh, my goodness, how close can you get? Greg Foster, the Del Taco Special, plenty fortunate to be right side up. Byron, that was close.
That was, and Pat, you saw his gesture. He's mad at himself. It's a la last year. The same thing happened except in the south turn.
Greg Foster does not want to lose this heat. He's the favorite, but Fred Bowden has the lead. I don't know if Foster can catch him now. We're in the final lap. The Colorado River with just a slight chop. The temperature here this afternoon, hold on to your hats, it's 113 degrees on the desert. And down the backstretch they go. You see the mountains of Arizona in the background. You see Fred Bowden in his absolutely beautiful red Mercury-powered Mod VP. That's the last turn, down the straightaway. Foster to the outside. He's got plenty of horsepower. The rooster tail kicks up in the air. Here they come. Can he catch him? Can he catch him? You know Bowden's giving it everything it has. The gas is to the floor. 300 yards left. Foster's after him. He'll never catch him. Fred Bowden gets the checkered flag. He has upset Greg Foster. Fred Bowden is the winner. Second place to Greg Foster. And Craig went third place. And now get ready for another exciting heat of K-boats.